Why hello there everyone and welcome back. I'm your host today, Mr. Mobile, and today we're going to be going over the wondrous update of Fortnite Creative. Now this week we did actually get two brand new islands. We got the Survival Island empty, balanced island with no foliage, and of course the regular old Survival Island, a balanced island with limited resources. Now I've already got it set up here. They're both the exact same island. Can you shut up, wolves? Now while we're waiting for the island to load, why don't you go ahead and like the video, because you haven't watched really any of it yet, and that is pretty cool. Anyway, now you're here, you've probably liked the video already, so let's go ahead and take a look around it. Ignore the house, that's not meant to be there. I should probably get rid of that. Anyway, we've got this massive, lovely looking island here. It's pretty big, it's pretty amazing. It is another thermal island. It has got loads of pools of water in it, which is great for some maps. And of course, just like the last XL kind of island, you could swim in the pools. Now this one here's got more hills you can climb. The other one only had like two, and it was only like half of it. The other half was mostly water. So now we've got this much bigger one, which it's going to be a lot cooler for survival maps. I think it's got a much bigger possibility. But anyway, that's all that's really changed here, and this is the foliage version, by the way, because you know there's the trees all over it. Now let's go up to this lake here and take a look at all the other stuff that was new. Now first things first, we're going to be going over Sky Dome and VFX Spawner. The Sky Dome has gotten some updates. You can now choose between Moon 1 and Moon 2. Moon 1 is the moon we had before, that scary thing there. And Moon 2 is just, you know, a much bigger moon, but it doesn't look as realistic. Or it does look a lot more realistic, but it doesn't look 3D like the other one. Now we also got a couple of other changes. We finally did get clouds, though I'm not too happy with them. Let's put them onto realistic. So as you can see in my settings here, I've got epic settings, which means I've got next gen graphics on. So the clouds should look a lot more fluffier, but they don't really. Actually, they look better now than what they did when I checked them earlier. What about twisty twisties? We've got twisty and realistic. Twisty's more like Fortnite-y looking clouds, which is nice, but I'm putting realistic on because it's realistic. You then got the cloud speed. You got breeze, fast, storm, none, and slow. We're going to put it onto storm, and then you can also change the cloud direction all the way from north to northeast, all the way down to west and northwest, and you can do south and southwest and all that good stuff there. Oh, the clouds are coming towards me. It's kind of fast. I would have liked it to have been faster, to be honest, but it'll do. It'll do. Now that wasn't the only change we got. We also got this ambient light ones here. We got intensity and color change. So let's put it to 200 and maybe change it to this orange here. As you can see, it's basically just the same as the torch one. I mean, it doesn't really change much, except it looks like it's kind of like the light on the side of your screen rather than the middle. Because if we go ahead and change the light here, light source to orange, I mean, it just makes the whole screen orange instead. So this is more like the side lights, kind of like the outliney hue kind of color compared to anything else, which is really cool. I do like that nice little change. Let's change it maybe back to 60 though. There we go. So now that it is nice and bright permanently in this world, we can go ahead and look at the VFX spawner. Now the little icon I think has got smaller, which is an interesting change. Now we did get a few more little VFX. We got ourselves the balloons. The balloons are really cool. I'm just going to go ahead and put speed up here, so be warned that this is on fastest. So lots of balloons. Oh, that is actually a lot of balloons. Now be warned guys, none of these actually have collisions. You do just fall straight through them. Ta-da! You can't even pop them, which is, wait, can you pop them? Nope, that's just my pickaxe. So that's unfortunate. But then also got snow. So not rain, not just yet, but we did get snow, which is a lot closer than pink rain. Floating space rocks, this is probably my most favorite one. I mean, look at this. Look at this, this is awesome looking. We've got these little rocks and they kind of like grow bigger the longer they exist, and then they grow smaller eventually. Look at this big guy, this guy's huge. But again, oh, he disappeared. Well, he's disappearing too. This guy, you know, again, fall through it just like the rest of them. But man, look at this. This is so cool. And they don't cover up the whole map. It's just like a kind of a square range. It looks like it has a mist maybe to it too. That's kind of cool. But you don't really recognize the mist down here a lot. Anyway, we've got bubbles. You know, it's bubbles. There's not a big difference in that. It looks like it's a much smaller radius than the asteroids, which is interesting. We got falling sparkles, which could be used for stuff. Maybe some kind of cool looking tree or something. And of course we got confetti, which you would probably use if you won a game or something, kind of like it does in Battle Royale. You know, it plays confetti all over the map. So that's cool that we got the confetti and stuff too. Now let's go ahead and look at the new stuff. So we didn't get any new kind of prefabs. You see, if we do new this season, there's nothing. New season here as well, there's nothing. But there was actually something changed, which I did see in something else. If you go ahead to shapes and you go up to primitive shapes gallery, and we go ahead and throw this out. I was actually looking for these and I thought that they weren't even in the game, but then apparently they were. So these are the shapes here. We got these new bigger versions of other shapes. Unfortunately, it's not every single one of these. Can we change them on these ones too? We can. So I don't know what the point in these are. These are just a little tiny random selection of uselessness. Get out of here. Don't even know where I put that. Up there. Okay. So you can change all of these now. We're going to actually just, you know, use the circle here. And we can make them new textures. Unfortunately, there's no wood texture. But we did get this one here. This here world grid texture, which is interesting. Then we have this weird one, which is probably the one most people will use because how are you not telling me that that does not look like a 0 point? I mean, it doesn't really look like a 0 point, but you could probably grab a light here and, you know, change the color of it to blue and rub it against it here and just spam this all over this orb thing. Yeah. Maybe change the color of some of the lights too. That would be kind of cool. Maybe have a wee bit of purple up there at the top. I kind of like that. Whoa guys, look at that. It is the 0 point. That is pretty cool. That's really bright though, so I'm not going to look at that. But then we also did get another texture, which I can't remember what it was. Chrome. Oh, I like that. That's like a, you could use that like as a pearl. Oh, who's going to be making the clam boss now? That is really nice. I really do like that. We make it slightly bigger. It's got more. And we make it bigger again. And it's got even more. That is interesting. So that's cool. You can change on all of those and stuff. So let's fly far, far away because we do not want that ball thing to frighten us anymore. Let's go into my cool house here that I built in yesterday's stream. And guys, if you want to be part of my streams, we stream every Tuesday and Friday. And click notification button to know when I do start. Anyway, back to the fun stuff. So if you didn't notice, we actually got all the devices here in a brand new order. So all the new stuff is of course back up here at the top, but everything has changed. So the last new thingy was, well, it wasn't this one, but this one was pretty close to the top, these two fellas, and so were these. And even the vehicles, like the UFO and stuff, they were pretty close to the top. The cannon actually, I think, was one of the newest things, and it is now way down at the bottom. So I don't know why they changed the order of this. Maybe this is the order of least being used devices or something, because I could see these all being least used. But then vehicles, I don't know how they're being least used. But anyway, we did get 3 brand new devices here. So we'll not look at this one just yet because it is probably very cool. But we did get the action figure device back, and it costs a whopping 2500 memory. For this little dude here, how's it going? I'm going to smack you in the face. So of course, it's the same device. There hasn't been any changes. It's all the same skins and stuff. Boy, oh boy, that guy's kind of creepy looking. Let's get him out of here. Hey, soldier, how's it going? Yeah. And of course, you know, you can change the pose and stuff off them. I didn't actually do a video on this when it had originally came out. Oh, he's flexing. Is that what it's called? It is what it's called. Wow, I guessed that. I didn't even look at it. Wow. Okay, well that's new. Kind of. We had it before. And I think it actually cost less memory. Now, the next thing we had here, it was kind of blocked for some people, but now it is on everyone's device list, and it is the brand new Switch device. I have actually been looking quite forward to this, and there's actually quite a few settings in this compared to what I thought. So let's go up back to the top here, because there's something really cool about this device. First of all, you know, you can change the initial states on or off. It changes green when it is on, but then there's the device model. You got default, which it is. Antique lever, which is, oh, it's the wrong way around. Oh, which is awesome looking. It's like a Frankenstein looking lever, really cool. And there is on for use too. It's got quite a nice texture to it there on the lights. I do like that texture quite a bit. And then we've also got the toggle switch, which is just kind of like a wee light bulb switch. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way to change the color of it. I would have liked this to be white if it is going to be this switch. Oh, I haven't actually seen that one on. That is nice. But yeah, I would have liked to have seen that in white, or maybe get another style so we could have, you know, super tiny switches at doors and stuff. And you could set them down and they would, you know, turn a wee light on. I'm not going to be able to select that back. My game is dying right now. Oh, I can change it and get it back. There we go. Nice little switch. So that's not all that's new about it. We also got sound, interact time, that's so cool. Times can change. Classes, teams, interaction radius, auto save state and auto load state. So, and store state per player. That is, guys, because you can make these buttons kind of like work for only one particular person. They don't work for all the people. So you can make it so when they're off, anybody could click the switch and that will work for everybody. But then if you turned one of these on, I don't know what one it is. It could be, I think it's this one here. And if you one person turns it on, it will only be on for them. It won't be on for anybody else, which is really cool for some pretty epic gameplay. I hope they add that to the button as well. We got resolve conflicts. Look at the size of that description. That's like a paragraph. That is a paragraph. I didn't know I was going to English. Oh boy. Of course you can enable it or disable it during the game as well. I don't like the sound effect. Turn on when receiving from channel 1 and turn off when from channel 2. Oh yeah. Here we go, here we go. This is the one, this is the one. It turned off. Is it going to turn green again? Okay, it's not doing it. That's upsetting. I was hoping it to do like something like that there. That would be really cool. That's probably a really annoying noise for you all too. But unfortunately it doesn't do that. No, you can't even hit it. But it's a solid thing. Okay, there we go. I actually hit it that time. So let's go ahead and look at this other brand new device. This is probably the coolest device out of them all. Switch is definitely the second coolest. Still kind of annoyed with the action figure device. It's like you can't place two of them in the same place. It's rather annoying. I mean, don't know what you're going to do there. But this is the other new device, the Signal Remote Manager. And this actually comes with a weapon. Yeah, so if you do recently added, you get the Signal Remote D, Signal Remote C, Signal Remote B, and Signal Remote A. I think I just done the order of that. No, I did not. That is in the opposite order. Okay, that's an interesting choice. So, if we go into this device, there isn't a lot of settings, which is great for me to cover, of course. So, you've got enable the game start, cooldown time, enable and disable, and on primary activation, transmit on, and on secondary fire, transmit on. So we're going to put this one onto 1 and put this one onto 2 because it will actually activate the switch. Now that's not the only thing you're going to have to do here. No, you're going to actually have to, as you can see, you can't change it to A, B, C or D. No, you actually have to grab these devices. Before I do, look, you can click them and they have a little cooldown. That's pretty cool. And you go ahead and just throw them on top. Look at that, it just took it from me. That's not nice. We didn't unlock any new settings. Maybe that would be cool if they did do that though. Now, something I do want to check is, can you throw a weapon into this? Like if I were to get this guy, can I throw this into that? No, no you cannot. Okay, that's good to know, because that would have been weird. So we got signal remote D here. If we left click, it turns on. Wow, it's a 3-second cooldown. That's longer than actual game. And then if we right click, it turns to red. So basically guys, primary is the one that you shoot with, and secondary is the one that you like zoom in or aim with. So you can actually click it twice. It's basically C4, where you click left click or whatever button it is to throw the C4, and then you click the other one, which would be for me right click, to actually activate it. Of course it didn't do anything next, I right clicked it. But that's cool that you can actually send off 2 things. Now that was all we got in weapons and devices, unfortunately. We did actually get the armored wall. I completely forgot to go over that because it's all over this house. It's just the trap, and I don't think it's weaker than usual. But you know, it's here. I can't place it on here. My game is dying. My internet is fine, and boy oh boy, creative is doing awful today. Now lastly, in consumables, I gotta wrap this up because this game is lagging like crazy. We got the Minecraft flopper, aka Shadow Flopper. We also got the Chili Chug Splash, the very first exotic consumable inside of Fortnite Creative. So let's give it a shot. It is a literal Chug Splash, but gives you speed. Wow! Oh, I forgot I did not put a staircase there. And then the Minecraft flopper, of course, works the same way, where you have the effect from the cubes. Now unfortunately the cubes have not been added into creative yet, the wee shadow stones. This is the only way of getting them. Wow, that has got a really good render distance. Look how far away that is, and I can see that massive ball thing from this far away. That's pretty good. If you go back to hub, I did see this on Twitter, and I think it was where Andrews put a post on about it, so I want to see if it's true. If you do create new and click template island and go down here at the bottom, you'll see a brand new one that happened roughly around the 6th of October, somewhere around there, and it is the house furniture full catalogue. Oh, it was actually made by Word, that's why he was saying about it. All house furniture in creative, no clutter, industrial, commercial, or small objects. So let's just have a look at this. Basically, this was made, I think, so you could just hop in, grab the furniture you wanted, and then go into your rail map to, you know, have the things in your inventory, so you don't need to go looking for them. So this is a small island, right? I suppose it would all fit in a small island. So yeah, I think this goes all the way up to Weeping Woods. I don't know if it will be updated or not, but this is a really neat idea that just basically kind of throwing all of the kind of furniture stuff all over the floor. Wait, no, they didn't order it, did they? Did they? They ordered it. They ordered it all. This is actually 100 times better than using the catalog thingy. Even though this is a catalog, I know, but it's still pretty cool. Wait, so this is a thing Epic put in, and it's over 100,000 memory. So you're telling me this stuff that covers this little amount of room is over 100,000 memory? There has to be something else. Nope, this is literally it. This is all there is on the map. Oh. Whoa. Oh! What is this doing here? I found a mistake. I think I found a mistake. Uh-oh. I might have found a mistake. Let's move that up. Oh, wait, we can't place this. Sure we can't. No, we cannot. We cannot place this. How did he even place these? What? But yeah, that's really cool that these are in order. I didn't even realize this when it came out in the update, so I did just want to go over it now because I don't think a lot of people did realize it either. While there's a lot of clocks to pick from, I'm really going to have to use this a lot more. Bunch of tables. Man, this is had some work done to it. Okay, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. It's got the best prop in the game. I can't place it. Okay, it's still got the best prop in the game. Good job. I can't even break it. That's even better. What is wrong with that toilet? Why is this toilet covered in brown stuff? That is disturbing. I didn't even know that was in creative. And there's a toilet as well, or a bath. What? There's a bath covered in brown stuff. What have you been doing in that bath? Ugh. He doesn't want to dance. And of course we got all the curtains too. I haven't even seen these curtains. There's so many stuff I haven't seen. That looks like a mustache though, doesn't it? But anyway guys, that is everything new, plus a little extra bonus of something that I missed. I don't know if a lot of other people missed that too, but I certainly did. Anyway, I'm your host today, Mr. Mobile. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, again, why don't you leave a like in the video so YouTube knows that this is a good video for them to recommend to others. And why don't you leave a subscribe so we can make it to 10,000 subscribers. Anyway, I'm your host today, Mr. Mobile. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one. Hello.